forever changed because of something called war. Hi, my name is Raneen. I'm an Iraqi refugee, and this is my story. I was born and raised in Baghdad, Iraq. I had my family, my friends, my school, and my dreams there. Throughout my life in Iraq, I was constantly shamed and bullied, both verbally and physically, for who I am and what I believed in. However, living in a war zone where you don't know whether you would make it back to your home or not made it even worse. But for me, Baghdad was still home. My family and I moved between different cities and places to try and find a better and a safer place to live in. But the situation was just getting worse and worse until 2014, when we had to leave Iraq. I was studying Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering at uni. I have just finished my third year, passed to my fourth and final year, and I was excited to do my summer internship. But then we were put in a situation and we were forced to think of the unthinkable, leaving Iraq. I lost my home, I lost my friends, and I lost the ability to continue my studies. And my dreams were shattered. We moved to Turkey, where we lived under restricted conditions, including not being able to continue my studies and work under good working conditions. For 3 years in Turkey, I worked in different jobs to help provide income for my family. Cleaning, dishwashing, preschool teaching. I was working 76 hours a week. And I was very proud of the job that I did. What hurt was watching my friends and colleagues graduate back in Iraq, continue their life and their career path. Me, on the other hand, I was still in the same place. And there was nothing I could do about it. One thing I did was to promise myself that once I get to my resettlement country, I will do my best to follow my dreams and to build myself a home there. In 2017, my family and I arrived in Sydney, ready and excited to start our new life. And the first thing that I wanted to do was to enroll back into university with the goal of completing my mechanical engineering studies. But from the first day, I was told, why would you want to continue doing mechanical engineering? It's not for girls. Why don't you choose a simpler study that suits you? Why even bother studying? The chances of you being accepted into uni are very low. And the advices kept getting stronger and stronger with each obstacle I faced. But I was determined to keep my promise to myself. I learned how to navigate my way around Sydney to get where I wanted to go alone. I've done a TAFE course to improve my English language to be able to be back to uni. I have applied for different universities and I was rejected many times because I only had a copy of my transcript and I had nothing to prove that I was studying at uni. January 2018, 4 years after being forced out of uni, I was finally accepted for a Bachelor of Engineering honors by Western Sydney University. And after that, I received the credit for my previous studies. I've got my first work placement with Lend-Lease, and I have passed my last year with a distinction in every subject. Now, I'm in my third year. I'm still interning with Lend-Lease since November last year. I have received a scholarship for the remaining period of my studies, and I have just been awarded last week with the AAS New South Wales Division Vibration Prize for the most outstanding student in Dynamics of Mechanical Systems Unit at Western Sydney University. So today, we're here to talk about the truth. And the truth, that is, it's not easy. It's not easy to start over. It's not easy to blend in a new society, a new culture, a new language. It's not easy to have to hide parts of yourself, whether in our home country or here in Australia. But then what is easy in life? I know I cannot compare myself or my story to anyone else here in the room, because I know there are many people that have been under a more difficult situations. But I believe that the fact that we're all here today means that we didn't give up, and we don't want to give up. A few weeks ago, someone said to me, "Refugees are poor people jammed on boats with torn clothes." I looked at him and said, "Have you ever met a refugee?" His response, "I don't hang out with refugees." Then I looked at him with a smile and I said, "You are looking at a refugee." And I never heard a grown man apologize so much. He said, "But you don't look like a refugee." Well, all of us here tonight are on a mission to change that. We are smart, hardworking, dedicated people who are persistent upon achieving our dreams. And yes, refugee women can even become engineers. Thank you.